Salmson G72 Coupe par Saoutchik 1951. The Salmson Randon is a luxury car produced by Société des Moteurs Salmson from autumn 1950 till 1954. It was introduced as the Randon E72, but in February 1951 this was superseded by the broadly similar Randon G72. There were 3 series of the G72, of which just 254 were produced. Amongst them, some were given to certain coach builders for more exclusive versions. The light metal 4-cylinder inline engine was of 2,218 cc, which placed it firmly in the 13 CV taxation class. This attracted a high annual taxation charge for owners resident in France. Another unusual feature of the engine, which may have reflected its manufacturer's expertise in aircraft manufacture, was its twin overhead camshaft. The body was of wood and metal, resting on a traditional separate chassis. In 1952 the coach builder S-Classen exhibited a special-bodied cabriolet version based on the Randon but inspired by the General Motors Le Sabre dream car. 2 cars were constructed but have since been destroyed. Government taxation policy combined with post-war austerity to kill off several French automakers at this time, and Salmson's experience was typical. The company produced 1,162 cars in 1950, 817 in 1951 and just 89 in 1952. By the time of the 1952 Paris Motor Show the Randon was the only model featured, with 2 cars crammed onto a very small stand, being either a sedan and a cabriolet, both unchanged since the previous year. By now the company had been obliged to enter into bankruptcy in 1951, only to be rescued by Jacques Bernard in 1952. There were high hopes of a new direction and a better future, but by 1954 the company had been forced out of the car making. French taxation policy strongly discouraged cars with engines sizes of above 2 liters at this time, and Salmson scheduled the appearance at the Paris Motor Show in October 1952 of a car based on the Randon but modernized, slightly smaller, and featuring an engine that would place it in the 10 CV taxation class. Unfortunately the financial difficulties that the manufacturer was experiencing meant that the 10 CV Randon, which would have replaced the no longer produced Salmson S4 61 liters, never made it to the show, and plans to produce the 10 CV car were never implemented.